button warmer real quick here on the illegal duck hunt. I love this. I love picking illegal stages for the warm-ups here.
I remember Bear got mad at someone yesterday for hand warming on duck hunt. But
why? I mean, duck hunt specifically, I understand. Of course.
Whatever.
I don't understand like what they were thinking with the music design of some of the stages. Like, it's a fighting game at the end of the day. Have a good amount of like hype. Even if there's a slow song from that game or whatever it is, at least, mix it up, put a faster beat to it, whatever you got to do. But in either case, we're going to be mixing up right here into Manny and Earth.
And game 1 looking like Battlefield is the starting. Oh, this is the actual button check.
Oh, we got trolled.
Yeah, see?
Oh, man. That's why illegal stages need to be. We get excited, we get into it, and then we get let down each time.
So
or this is the craziest mind games we're seeing right now.
The best neutral.
The best spacing.
But so, what do you think of this matchup is going to be like? Thinking about these characters.
So Pitt's an extremely neutral, reliant character. Like everything Pitt has. The reason why Pitt's not top tier is he's too honest. He has to he has to earn all the things he gets out of neutral. He gets mediocre to pretty strong punishes. Yeah. The thing that Pitt definitely does get is a lot of traps. Now the thing about Sonic is he escapes a lot of traps using his spring, of course.
Yeah.
So it's really going to be a matter of how big can Earth's punishes be on his covering after the spring comes out.
Mm-hmm. And talking about matchup knowledge, these two players probably have also played this matchup a lot.
Oh, Blue Beast, you're right.
Blue Beast and
Manny's definitely got the Pit experience for sure.
There's Como and Ken in Japan for Earth to understand the Sonic matchup.
So it's just an interesting thing to see. Like, these are two of the top players of their characters, of their characters, and they're going to be facing off here, I believe, for the first time. Two countries with different levels of matchup experience here meeting up right now.
And Earth, I've seen in his play before, very, very defensive, very safe with everything he does. He's also so patient in the neutral, and it's really showing off here, getting lots of early combos on Manny.
And also just patient in his follow-ups. Like, you don't see him, super overextending, trying to get things above platforms. He's really just trying to catch any kind of landing he can see.
Yeah, he gets exactly the combos that work, and then he waits and tries to guess where you're going to land.
Right. And that is really the secret, I guess, behind extending combos longer than usual. Like, if you see, these top players oftentimes will get, even on other top players, will be able to rack up, 0 to 60, 0 to 80 without neutral getting reset at any point. And it's not that it's a true combo by any means, but they do such a good job of preventing the opponent from actually regaining space.
Cutting off all their options and then just continuing to string things together.
Yeah, I mean, as we're seeing here.
And Pitt's arrow is something that is very, very good at cutting off options as well. Making you recover a certain way like that and falling into the up smash.
And yeah, that's probably why Earth probably likes Battlefield quite a bit, because there's only one platform he can't get a kill on, but he can get that up air.
Right now, Earth only at 105. Man, he needs to rack on some more damage before he even thinks about getting this kill.
Without getting possibly I don't want to say lucky, but a lucky forward smash. Just short of that, it is going to be a little bit hard for him to get this stock off, and every time he's getting hit here, she's building that lead that much further. So this is looking like Earth is actually running away quite a bit with this momentum.
Yeah, Manny definitely needs to find his footing in this match. It seems like he isn't as comfortable as he should be.
What I will say is, compared to a lot of the other Sonics that I see, Manny is probably one of the best ones at maintaining his lead and maintaining control when he is in control. He doesn't do too much simple charge spin dash. Like, he will just walk around and wait for your options out. A lot of what you see from Japanese players with almost any character they use as well. So he almost has that same kind of style that they're used to.
Yeah, but maintaining the lead isn't going to help you at all if you can't get the first stock. Ooh, a 2-0 in game 1.
Yeah, that's very convincing game 1. I'm curious to see, from what you've seen there, what kind of adjustments do you expect to see from Manny going into the next game? What would he need to be?
Well, normally he tries to be, very, very patient, slow his game down. But it seems like Earth was really pressuring him a lot.
Yeah, he was able to just, deal with anything Manny had to offer. So I think, personally, maybe him pressing a little bit less buttons when he's not used to it, not used to what their player is going to present, trying to see what he can, out-patient him when it's still even, and see if he can kind of bait his Earth's approaches here. And
it wasn't like all of Earth's combos started with a grab either.
Right.
So
somewhere down tilt, or he blocked and punished something that was a little bit unsafe. Manny trying to open up Earth a little bit too hard there. But we are going to see. What I see is, like I said, Earth just did an extremely good job of getting his one punish. and making it really, like taking it really far.
Yeah. We saw Manny there taking his timeout, getting some coaching from the one and only Tony Thornton. Each player in this new rule set has one 30-second timeout.
I love this the timeout rule.
Yep. Or you can get coaching from your one specified coach. Let's see if Manny, the coaching will help him out in this game 2.
Yeah, we see like even right there, like you know, Earth did go for that dash attack, ended up getting him hit, but those are the kinds of things that, like right here, that Manny is going to have to preemptively play around and just try to, you know, like I said, bait and punish those types of options to get his lead and play his game.
And already it seems like it is working better for Manny. He's not getting hit by, you know, stray hits. He's shielding a lot of these approaches from Earth. See right there? That little wait that he does, that's what he's known for. Like, he's really good at confirming that you're not currently trying to get out or that you are. Good cross up there, side B. Every time I think one character is too broken, I see other characters do also broken stuff. Good evasion here. Downer going to get him down and avoids that up smash very narrowly. Yeah, Manny now with the lead in this match. We talked about how good he is at keeping a lead. We'll see. It's working out pretty well for him right now. And he seems to have a handle on just a couple of the defensive options Earth might be trying to use in these tough situations. Like in the last up throw situation, we saw him actually wait for that air dodge. This time I think he might have expected a no air dodge situation, which is why he went for that immediate up air. But that also allowed Earth to get back down here. So Earth with positioning and that punish, let's see what he can do with it. All right, Manny able to get away. Still stuck in a corner a little bit. And gets the positioning himself and not the kill. That patience from Earth to wait for the shield drop, that was nice. Nair's really good for anything on shield. I see so many really good players getting poked out of their shield for it because it's so, I guess, a little bit awkward to have like a rapid hit like on your body like that. Like that's why Mewtwo's Nair is so good on shield also. People are always trying to come out of their shield to get the optimal punish they want, and when they're doing that on a rapid hit move like that, they get stuffed. Now that wouldn't have gotten the kill there. That was perfect spacing though from Earth. Yeah. Earth bringing this back really close right now. The pivot grab, not quite going to be it, but yeah, definitely Earth has figured out Manny's style in this game at least, and bringing it back all the way. He was down 90% or so earlier in the stock. Wow, the call out. Didn't get what he wanted, but didn't get punished directly for it, so. Oh, wow. That's another call out. Earth just putting out that grab, expecting either a run pass or a grab from Manny himself. Because that is a lot of what Manny's been doing. He's been, you know, using that cross-up game with spin dashes. And if you just throw that grab out there, it's going to stop it. All right, let's see how far he can go with this stock lead here. But any kind of tickle is going to be it for him. A forward throw, an up air, back air. Yeah, definitely the throws at this point will do it. Yeah, from pretty much anywhere. Okay, 6% on the board. Let's see if we can get a little bit more than that. I want to see some more, you know, aerial coverage, I guess, against Earth when he does pop him up just a little bit. Put out some kind of a little bit of a hitbox pressure so he can't just jump around you like that. And then try to catch their landing if they are able to avoid it. Yeah, it is tough to track down Pit in the air, though. He does have all those double jumps. But that's also the reason why. You know, characters with multiple jumps, you can almost bank on air dodging not being their first option once you tap them up, like right above the where air dodge would put them in lag, they're going to be like 80% more likely just to put out a double jump. So a lot of the time against multiple jump characters, you can put them above you and then like extend hitboxes right above them as well. They'll jump right into it. And just like that, wow. Manny taking his lead right back. Yep. Back to a 90% defense. Good spin dash there, getting that momentum to go and apply a little bit more pressure, but Earth able to get back to neutral and back center stage. Good block there from Manny. Oh, not going to get what he wanted, but gets the follow-up anyway. Still going to catch his landing here. What are we going to see? Gets down. And we see Earth desperate to try to catch these like kind of aerial situations with that up smash. Because even if you don't get too much off of the up smash by itself, it still puts them really high up in order for Earth to be able to get a follow. That backer will do it, evening it up 1-1. Yeah, the adjustments from Manny changing up his movement and how he applies pressure in that second game really helped him out there.
These adjustments are really what makes or breaks these sets at the end of the day. You know, you're always playing against another person, you know, another person trying to figure you out just as fast as you're figuring them out. So, like, the adaption is literally all that I would say the top 32-esque is about, whereas, you know, pools is all about being able to survive the random factor, being able to survive whatever character matchups get thrown at you, whatever levels of skill that get thrown at you, and be able to, like, kind of categorize where a player is so you can know what you can abuse about them. Mm-hmm. But then once you get to this level, that's all out the window, and it's just strictly all about how well you can learn your opponent.
Yeah, and that is something that Manny is very, very proficient in, as we've seen before. His adaptation and especially best of 5 sets.
Also changing up your own habits, changing up your own weaknesses, understanding that when you get hit out of not a combo, like when you just get a straight hit on you, you were probably either baited or read, and you have to kind of figure out, you know, which one of those it is.
Yeah. So let's see what the counter pick from Earth is going to be here.
I think we might have another timeout session here.
Yeah, potentially.
So it's 1 30-second timeout for the entire set, I believe, even if it's a 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
And when you get your timeout, your opponent gets their coaching as well. So something I'm seeing a lot is the winner of the game typically won't go for their coach because they don't want to waste their timeout, but we are seeing sometimes a loser of the game opting to call for that timeout, and then the winner gets the advantage anyway because they got the coaching they wanted for free without wasting their own. And but I do like the timeout method.
It's a little bit more strategic in these best of 5 sets.
You think it's just
best
another layer.
Best of 3, whenever you lose, go for the coaching, because if you lose again, you're out.
Right.
But with this best
here,
of 5,
you want to know, like, should I hold on to it? Do I really need it right now? Do I trust myself to make the adjustments? Are there things I'm not seeing that I need to be asking someone for?
Because it is really, really nice to have that outside perspective on the match. Sometimes when you're in the moment, you don't catch everything. You don't see the game as clearly as someone outside.
Another pair of eyes is usually all it takes. Oh, they're checking DSR. Okay. They're checking to see what stage they can go back to right now.
Of course.
Make sure they're good to go for their counter pick.
Yeah, Earth did win on Battlefield. So Earth Corrin, we saw this in teams with Fua earlier, and it was doing some work.
It's interesting whenever you see someone win a game and then lose the game and then switch. It's like, all right, I don't want to waste any more time. Like, let me see if he can handle this. Like, let me just, like, throw this trump card at him, see what he got.
Yeah,
he has a match. I don't want to say he has a match to spare, but because it is a 3 out of 5, you know, he's not out for losing this game.
And oftentimes it is easier for you to adjust to a new character than for your opponent to adjust to a new character.
Oh, no, absolutely.
Unfortunately for Earth, though, we were talking about Blue Beast playing Pit in Tampa. Blue Beast also has Corrin.
Is that just a thing, like a Pit Corrin combo? Do they just cover each other well enough?
So Manny is pretty proficient in this matchup, too. But we'll see what Earth has on this new character.
Good back there. Has a little bit of a extended hitbox. It looks like it hits a little bit above where it should hit. You know, back air hitting a little bit more unexpectedly than usual. Ooh, it's gonna catch his spin dash attempt there. Use the spin dash effectively to get back to the stage, but still in the corner. Gets the center stage himself, Manny.
We can probably expect Corrin to KO Sonic at pretty earlier percents compared to Pit.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the factor that he was going for, especially here in Town and City as well.
True. So maybe it's more of a matter of, I think Manny's living too long. I want to make sure I can close out these stocks quickly before he can. Sonic definitely has a little bit more trouble killing as well, outside of forward smash. So maybe that's kind of the strategy, is to be able to pick a character that can outlast and kill earlier.
Manny was living until 150 per stock last game.
Gonna get down that up smash. Not gonna be enough to do it in Town and City nonetheless.
Close though. That put the fear in Manny.
Wow. Good weight on both parts, but that forward kick is gonna be enough to catch the roll. Back air, not gonna be enough to do it just yet. Able to get down. Earth regaining control of the neutral here from being in a bad position there. Gonna definitely get the kill. There we go.
Closing out much earlier than last game, so that's very, very good here for Earth. And now Manny looking like these adjustments that he made to the Pit aren't working as well with the Corrin. Earth really being able to apply pressure well.
Ooh, good call out there from Earth. Knowing he was going to come up there and try to bait out an air dodge of some sort, so he just kind of smacked him in the face for staring at him. Oh, no. Oh. My heart. Manny, I can't take it. Don't do that again. That's a good string right here. Still not able to get back down. As I say that. 120. This stock is running away from Manny right now.
Yeah, Manny really isn't being able to catch any of Earth's landings. A lot of times he's using the instant pin and then jumping up to be safe as he can, but he still has to land after that. And
right.
Manny, with his ground speed, should be able to maybe cover it. But
well, it's a whole thing of like, you know, you're right. That's not going to be enough to kill from center stage, but you're right. That great weight there. It should be the goal to try to cover that landing, but when you're playing someone that is really good at mixing up, you know, whether they're going to try to land center stage or cross you up with an air dodge or fall back or go to the edge, there's still a lot to consider. Yeah. Sonic definitely has one of the better times in handling it, but it's not always cut and dry. Good string there. Going to be able to get a little bit more damage and a check chase. Oh,
off the top, 100%.
The rogue up air.
Earth taking game 3.
It was like the end of the up air, too.
Yeah. Kind of stealing that game right out of the air.
Literally. Right out of thin air.
And now Manny behind in counter picks here. Has to win twice in a row if he wants to move on. And this is loser's side. So the loser is eliminated from the tournament.
Yeah, so Manny's going to have to do a pretty big adjustment here again. Trying to rethink about, you know, his approach here because it is very, very different from Pit. And he's got to kind of reflect on this last match, see where things went wrong and what he needs to change. Yeah,
right at the end we saw shades of it. We saw the gears turning in Manny's head. I feel like he got that really nice string, like 0 to 50, was covering all the landings, was stopping him off stage, but then...
But the few times he did get killed, or he did get called out sometimes on overextending, he would try to kind of go a little bit too high with his pressure when he did have advantage, and like at the end there, he got caught with that rogue up there. Earlier on, he got caught with a nair for trying to bait out an air dodge. I think something he could adjust is trying to stay a little bit lower when he does have Earth in these positions and trying to just literally cover a landing if possible, even if it's just like getting under him and charging a spin dash.
Yeah. Manny thinking hard. You can tell he doesn't want to lose this counter. He makes sure that the counter pick is what he needs. I like that he has Salem's hat too.
Yep.
And it fits with his color scheme as well.
That's probably why I did it. Matches Rio as well. It's just good color scheme all around here.
Once again, the players talking about stage bans.
You always got to give a little extra time here for the language barrier.
That can be tough. It's very, very nice having all these international players here, but it can set up that kind of barrier, which is really interesting, though, that Smash works in every language.
Smash is its own language. You ever be just talking about Smash like in a public setting, and you're like, no one understands what we're talking about right now.
Yeah. Talking about frames and intangibility.
Fair, bear, nair, like what are those words? Speaking of bear. See, oh, very good. It's kind of what I wanted to see as well. You know, him just getting under and waiting with that side beam. Because it has invincibility, so like, what can a player really do when they're falling on top of it?
Yeah, this is looking very, very much like the Manny from the end of last game before that up air.
Oh, not going to get what he wanted. Kind of hopped over Corrin there. Oh, see, that's the thing. You have to catch a landing, you kind of have to pick a side, or if they're going to stay in the middle. It's not always cut and dry. Oh, nice tech chase there. Didn't get too much, but did get the pressure. Ooh, catches the landing, but doesn't get the punish he wanted.
Yeah, he needed the back kick there. It was a little bit too close to the center mass.
Oh my!
That down air actually almost taking the stock off the top.
But at the same time, like if Corrin had just put out an up air.
Or the counter.
Yeah,
the counter is something that is very, very scary for Sonic. He can up throw and go for the up air, and if it's not true, you just died. Because
at any percent, because it's high enough to do that. These are scary things. These are very scary overextensions here. I get that it can work, and I'm definitely not the best person to be talking about it because I have an overextension problem myself, but definitely want to see a little bit more of the grounded coverage here. Like I said, it's just a matter of Sonic having a little bit of a struggling to kill outside of getting like a side B back air or that forward smash. So he wants to try to close out stocks before this one runs away from him.
Yeah, and especially Corrin with all this rage. It's going to be very scary for Sonic.
Oh, that back air is going to do it. Good trade for Manny right there. 90% on the board. We're going to see how far he can take this.
Yeah, I was going to say, with that rage, Manny was in kill percent, but not anymore, I don't think.
Getting out of the corner there. Earth being able to get that grab. Doesn't get the kill. Maybe like 10, 15 more percent there. That's going to do it. Next grab could probably kill here. Oh, we're going to see it. This is that point where, you know, any damage is so big. Oh my God, the pressure. Almost got it. Gonna get that landing either way. Great coverage there by Earth, pressuring him to go high, and then still able to get down there, and Saibi is landing either way.
You see Manny taking his time on that platform, thinking his game plan through. The risky homing attack working out there.
All right, it's good, good staying low, good respect. Okay, not gonna get it. You saw Earth go for it.
Yeah.
Earth is looking for those overextensions himself.
We got the KO at 100 last game because of it.
Manny's got to be careful with these. Up there, down there.
That is such a scary situation.
Manny, just don't. Go for like a dash, pivot grab, back throw, you know. Back air will do it. I'm a liar.
Not quite.
Oh, goes for that counter. Not going to get it.
The one-time Earth gets counter and messes up the recovery.
I don't want to even think that counter was intentional. There wasn't anything really to counter.
It's potential that, you know, maybe Sonic was going to throw out a forward smash, something like that, and you land the counter on that. You usually can recover if you counter from that height. He just messed up the angle a little bit because he had to reverse it and then hold back in that situation. And messing up the input a little bit there. Earth's not going to like that one, but it is going into game 5.
Manny really needed that. Well, clearly because would have been out, but like even just like for his spirits going into this game, the fact that it wasn't super last hit, that he didn't have to feel that pressure of oh, he's coming back, he's catching on. He still has, in that sense, that lead that he had at the end can spiritually carry over into this game here.
And now Earth getting his Battlefield back. He won game 1, but it is modified DSR. You can only not counter pick to the most recent stage win, so he can't come back to Battlefield here, which is good for Corrin.
Yeah, absolutely.
And perhaps a little worse for Sonic. Doesn't have much room to run around. Those platforms can really cover options. But
the first like 45 seconds of every game is like the scariest 45 seconds outside of the last 45 seconds. But like realistically, like the first 45 seconds makes such a big difference in how the match is going to be played out. How these players, you know, whether they're going to be playing defensively, hyper spacing, you know, right in their face, whatever they are going to plan is going to be based on what happens in this first section here of the match.
And despite this percent lead by Manny, it really seems like Earth is controlling the ground here. He's not letting Manny get back to stage.
Gets back to stage. No, but really, really solid right now. Manny trying to keep his footing. Loses it. Really, really tight match right now. Both players are just fighting and clawing at each other for this lead. You can tell like how nervous both players are right now, just in how much space they're giving each other in the neutral.
And that's a sign of a really, really patient player as well. You know, when you feel the nerves acting up, to stay in the game and stay patient and not rush into things.
Ooh, beautiful punish out of shield. Blocks the forward air and was able to catch the landing right after.
And that's going to be a stock pretty soon if he lands those pins.
Gets back on. Regains position. Gets a good back air there. One more off stage will do it. Not going to get it. The air dodge setting a little bit too low. Side B switching it up right there. This is a back and forth ping pong battle of like who's going to have control right now.
Earth trying to catch the landing with the up smash, but it's a really small hitbox, to be honest.
Oh, that's not a good position. Not going to get it. up smash a little bit too specific of a coverage there. That side B is going to be enough. Earth being the first one to take the lead. Yeah. Well, the one to take the lead here in this game 5.
Man, he's taking a sip of water and is potentially on his last tournament stock here. Fighting for his life against this Corrin.
Nice wait. Not the kill.
Battlefield saving Corrin's life there, I feel like.
You know what's scary? Even at 0, I think counter would kill if he landed on the up air there. That back air is enough. We have a dead even game on game 5, folks. 3 minutes left on the clock.
Last game, last stock here in the losers bracket. Manny taking the early lead.
Did I say the first 45 seconds was the most nerve-wracking? Because
this is the middle. This is smack dab in the middle.
What can we get from this? Another one? Coverage gets another grab.
Oh, Manny's in his head. Manny's in his head.
Landing, covering landing. Okay, a little overextension there. Could have stayed below. Now we're going to see what Earth can do with the positioning. Manny gets back, unfortunately. All right.
Earth clawing his way back, inch by inch.
Really intense right now. Neither player wants to commit to too much. Like you see them doing a lot of like standing around. That forward smash, really good punish. Not going to be enough to get the kill. Waiting for that air dodge, didn't see it, and now he lost positioning over it for trying to go off stage and wait for that air dodge for a back air.
Manny's still in the better position here.
Oh gosh!
But with Corrin's rage mounting, it's really scary.
Tipper forward smash going to be enough.
Yeah, we haven't
a pin at the edge going to be enough. As we see, what are we going to see here?
Whoa! Counter. That's what we were talking about.
Good weight on Manny's part as
now
well.
Now Manny knows too. If he didn't before, he knows now.
Up air almost enough to kill with this rage on the top platform. Pin not going to be enough. What are we going to see here?
This is going for the second pin.
Good weight, gets the rollout, but doesn't get the punish. Oh, releases it, gets the forward air. One back air, one forward air off stage is going to be enough to do it here. Forward touch ledge, not going to see it.
Unsafe landing there by Earth, but no punish from Manny.
Manny wants this grab right now, wants to end this match. Oh my gosh! From the center of the stage. And Earth takes it 3-2 over Manny. Advancing on into top 17, looks like.
I believe so.
That puts Manny, I believe, at 32nd place, if that is a thing. 27. 25th? 25th. I believe is what it is. For top 32 sure. Is a bunch of 25th placers tying together. So Manny comes out, I believe, at 25th place.
Such a close set, though.
Oh
Game 5, last stock. That was insane.